on, grab a drink and a snack. Elliot and Matt, all week, a vlog unique. Elliot and Matt, a weekly vlog. Elliot and Matt, a weekly vlog.
Hi everybody and welcome to a new weekly vlog. It's actually the same day where we left off. It's still Sunday, it's still August the 4th, it's still my birthday, and I just kind of realised that we teased in the last video what we were going to do tonight, which was have a pamper session, a pamper night. So Matt is cooking a birthday dinner. We're having steak and mushrooms and minted peas and potatoes, so that'll be nice. And then afterwards we are going to use the Lush eye masks that we unboxed in the previous weekly vlog, the face mask. We've got some feet things that are supposed to get rid of all your dead skin. How romantic. And then we're going to enjoy an evening in front of the TV while we're doing it. Oh, we may put on some relaxing music, some ambient music while we're having.
We can't see anything?
No, Matt said once we put the iPads on we can't see anything. Here is the beef tomato and the mushrooms, and then we have the steaks over here, and Matt is frying off some onions and garlic, and then we have some peas and some mint ready to go with the minted peas, and then tonight we'll be finishing off the rest of that Victoria sponge, and then it's gone. Doesn't happen very often, but we are having some Prosecco Rosé. Here is most of the dinner. So the steak's still got to come on, but Matt's done potatoes and he's scored them, and then they've been air fried. Don't they look delicious? Here it is, yummy yummy. Yay, let's have a drink. I'm not accounting the sugar grams in this today. It's my birthday, and I'm having the cake as well afterwards. We're going to have 2 slices because there's 4 slices left, and they shall all go tonight so that I'll be good for the rest of the week. Matt did buy me a melon today from the shop, so that's my fruit of choice for the week. Be having some melon. Here is the face mask. So it's, what's it called again?
Prince of Darkness.
The Prince of Darkness.
It's nights in with the face mask of the new rock and roll. Charcoal and full as earth leave skin feeling firm and fresh. Perfect for a deep cleanse.
Ooh, that's what we need, a deep cleanse.
Do you need a deep cleanse?
Do you want to see what it looks like on your face then?
Yeah, let's go.
Go on then. It's going on. Is it cold and thick? So it's been in the fridge.
Yeah, that's cold and very thick.
Ooh. There we are, look. Ta-da! And these, like little jelly things, go on your eyes. Let's sit and relax and put some relaxing music on. So there are 2 eye mask jelly things. Mine are cucumber and Matt's are lemon something.
Yeah, they're called Sunny Day.
Sunny Day, and mine are, I can't remember what mine are called. But we're trying to find some relaxing...
One time we want a background.
Yeah, and we're hoping we're not going to have cats screaming whilst we are trying to relax. So what have we got? Oh yeah, that'll do. Some paradise sounds to relax to. There we go. Let's relax and chill. Hi everybody, I may be wrong, but I don't think I vlogged anything from today. It is Monday and it's been a work day. It's actually 5 to 7. We premiered the weekly vlog. Matt is cooking dinner. We're having the peri peri Nando's chicken that we unboxed, well, that we revealed in the haul from last week. So Matt's been working. His new desk is working out really well. Yes. The monitor fits perfectly. I have been doing some social media posts with the reel that I shot for, that we shot for Redrow. So I've been doing social media posts all day. I recorded a royal video. I'm just uploading that now. That's going to be a late release tonight. I think I'll still release it tonight anyway. And then I need to edit the Elliot and April podcast ready for tomorrow. So I am busy. It's going to be a late working night for me tonight. It's also bin day, so I've got to change the bin bags. And tomorrow I need to change the cat litter trays. I'm thinking we can hold out for today. So yeah, it's been a busy old day. And my mum came up as well, so busy. Here is what Matt is cooking tonight. It is chicken, mushrooms and peppers in there. And onions. We're having this Nando's peri peri bag and bake, medium. And Matt found these because, was it the normal tortillas? They've got lots of sugar in them?
Yes, and these have hardly any.
Apparently hardly any. So we're having, they're a little bit thicker if you can just see, but they should be nice. So we're having wraps with some salad. So here is Matt doing the wrap. So there's already one done. I think I only want 2.
Yeah.
But there we go. So we've got the salad. So I think, do we put the salad in the wrap? Is that what happens?
I was going to put the salad next.
Oh, okay. So we're just having the chicken in the wrap.
We've got chicken, peppers, mushrooms, onions.
Okay.
In there.
And then we'll have the side salad as a side. Okay, those bread things are absolutely ginormous. But anyway.
It's mostly salad.
It is mostly salad, apart from the big bread. So I'm zoomed out so you can see all the cooking mess. I think last time I did this, you quite liked it when I clicked my fingers and did a bit of a tidy up. So, let's get to it. And there we go. So I'm just soaking the pan in the sink, give everything a bit of a clean. Voila! Or should that be voila? Hi everyone, it is the evening of Tuesday. We're going to head to the fish and chip shop, but we'll walk and talk and I'll tell you everything that's gone on today. Right, so let's walk and talk. It's a nice evening. It's been quite a nice day. April's been around today to record the episode of the podcast, but she's actually a day early because I made a massive blunder last night and this morning. I accidentally deleted the footage from last week's podcast, which meant that we wouldn't have had any podcast footage. Anyway, she came round and we re-recorded the whole thing, and then tomorrow she's back to record 2 episodes because she's on holiday the week after, if that all makes sense. So that's a lot of podcast recording in in just a couple of days. So I've been working frantically, and the upload, because it's such a big file, the upload has been so slow, so I've not managed to get it out, so we are a day behind. But there we go, it will go out tomorrow, and it's a good episode, but I'm just so annoyed about deleting the podcast, because the reason why I deleted it was because it said that we ran out of space on my phone. So anyway, it's all been rectified. Chips and Prosecco. Yes, I do need the leftover rosé Prosecco. Here it is. I normally push all my meat onto the other half of the tray. Hi everybody and welcome to Wednesday. It is the evening and we're just about to have dinner. Matt's done a naughty and ordered KFC. So today it's been a work day. I've ended up having a nap as well. But April came round, we filmed 2 podcasts in one day. That's 2 hours worth of podcast, ready to go out over the next few weeks because April will be on holiday. So that episode that we filmed, like a catch-up episode, because obviously I deleted the footage, that is now out on the Elliot and April Show channel, so do go and check that out. The next 2 podcasts are filmed and in the can, ready to go out next Tuesday and the Tuesday after. And then we need to start getting ready for when we go away on holiday. So it's all about stockpiling footage. Anyway, let's go and eat some dinner. Good morning everybody and welcome to Thursday. It's wet outside, there's light drizzle and I am under the umbrella. Nothing stops me from having my morning coffee outside. It's not raining much, but it has been raining overnight. Last night before I went to bed, I popped on the patio lights and there were frogs and there were snails. You don't normally see many snails in this garden. We had loads in the old garden, but there was just the odd snail moving across the patio. So yeah, the last few days have just been work. So I've not really had much to vlog. Matt's also been working. His job is stepping up a bit as well. So he's finding that he's not having the time that he had before to be able to go to the gym and all that kind of thing. So routines are the order of the week, really. We need to both kind of get back into routines. I felt like I've perpetually been catching up with myself. Then we had that incident where I deleted footage and yeah, so I feel like I've been on the back foot a little bit this week. But I do have to remember that I have accomplished things. Oh, by the way, here I am with my umbrella. I do have to realise that I have actually accomplished things. You know, technically we've recorded 3 podcasts this week. That is a lot. You know, I've got a royal video edited and uploaded. I've worked on the weekly vlog. We're going to do the patrons chat tonight. There's so much that... Oh, and I've also worked on the next Redrow vlog for Friday. So I have done a lot. So today, what I would like to do, because I didn't get a Wednesday video out for the Elliot and Matt channel, I would like to film maybe a cruise haul clothes try on, but I also need to film my next royal video. So it's a bit of filming and things to do today.
Hi everyone, so while Elliot's at the dentist, I've decided to make myself some lunch. And
we've got all these cucumbers that we need to eat. And I saw this TikTok about this man who was like, how do you eat your daily cucumber? And I was like, what do you mean daily cucumber? And fun fact, in a previous job, someone once bet me I couldn't eat a whole cucumber, and they brought one in, and I did. I just chomped on it like an apple. But I really like cucumber, and this guy I saw on TikTok, he made like almost a satay sauce, and he covered it on this cucumber. He just ate it, and I saw someone review it, and they were like, "This is the greatest thing that's ever been made and put in their mouth." So I thought I'd try and recreate it. So the sauce is some peanut butter, soy sauce, sesame oil, rice vinegar. He used MSG, which we can't buy in a pure format here in the UK. So this is this all-purpose savoury seasoning, which does actually include MSG. Somewhere there on the ingredients, there we go, monosodium glutamate. If you don't know what it is, it's what makes Chinese food taste really nice. And some sesame seeds. And so I mixed it all together in a bowl, poured it on top of some cucumber, gave it a shake in some Tupperware, and let's give it a whirl. Okay, first piece. Shall we give it a go? They were not lying. That is delicious. I'm going to go chomp this while I watch the rest of the Umbrella Academy. I think I found my new lunch with all these cucumbers.
Hi everybody and welcome to Friday. As you can see, who else has this where you cannot make the bed because your pet is on the bed? In our case, it's Rory. He's taken to spending a lot of the afternoon upstairs, which is kind of weird because it's one of the hottest rooms in the house, but he likes it on the bed. So we kind of make the bed around him. We put the pillows on and yeah, he's sort of face planking the duvet. Anyway, it's been a work morning for me and oh my goodness, I cannot believe what has happened over the past couple of days. So we have had, as Elliot and Matt, we have had a TikTok account for about 2 or 3 years now, and we've posted the odd bit of house type footage when we visited show homes. Not done very well, so I haven't really bothered. Over the past 2 days, I've posted one thing every day, and the one just popped off. Literally within about 10 minutes of posting, it had 100 and something thousand views. Then at the end of the day, it had 280 something thousand views. So I thought I'd replicate it again today. So I did, and literally it's been about an hour and a half, it's got over 300,000 views. So I don't know what's happening on TikTok, but it's all going on. So if you want to head over to our TikTok, I will leave it linked in our description box. So please feel free to follow us. But that's doing really well. So I'm excited to actually have some success again. I feel like I've actually achieved something. Matt sort of does a half day on a Friday, so he's now relaxing. He will be going to play squash later on, so I will be cooking evening meal and doing some work. I need to finalise the house tour for Red Row that's going out later this afternoon, well 6 p.m, early evening, and then I've got other bits of jobs and things and house things to do. It is a beautiful day outside, windy and sunny, so perfect for drying the washing. Just as I said, it's windy, but it's sunny. It's actually a really nice day. When I came... Oh, I've been to the dentist as well. I forgot to tell you, I've been to the dentist. Everything's fine. No change dental-wise. When I came back, the pot of sweet peas had blown over, so I've just put some water on it to kind of weigh it down a little bit more. If the wind picks up and it blows over again, I might just pop a few bricks in the tub just to hold them down. I've pegged most of the laundry outside, all the t-shirts and things, but I do still do my socks and pants in the tumble dryer, as long as they're ones that, anything you don't want to shrink, peg out, basically. So that's, if you can hear a clanking, that's those little dryer balls, little blue balls with you can see them bouncing around. They've got little spikes on. Anyway, that should be done really quick in about 40 minutes. So what I'm doing now, this is the washing line cover, and it has not been washed since we've had it. It's looking a bit green. So I'm going to try and wash it. I'm going to put it on a really quick wash in the washing machine. I don't know if this is something I should be doing or not, but I'm going to, and we'll find out if it's worked in a bit. Will all that green go? Right, so here's my program settings. I'm thinking it either needs to go on delicate silk or super quick. I'm going to try it on the super quick, I think. So that's 30 minutes on 30 degrees, 800 spin. Let's give it a whirl. Here's the rest of the laundry looking all pretty and colourful, I might like to add. I've got a little friend, so sometimes I sit here on this spot and I drink my tea or my coffee, and it's actually quite nice being by the washing and just enjoying the garden. So I do like to sit in sort of the places that aren't actually seating areas, like these little wooden retaining walls, if you like. And Rory often comes and sits with me. And I'm now going to be lying on my mat amongst all the flowers with a nice new cup of tea, and I have put loads of sun cream on, factor 50, I might add.
Slay the throne, seize your right to say.
Update on the green, it didn't really work, but at least I know that it is actually clean, even though it's still green. Anyway, I'm going to peg it on the line and dry it off because it is a bit wet. Matt is at Squash. I have premiered the Red Row house tour. That went down really well. People loved the house. The layout is fantastic. So if you haven't seen that, do go and check that out. So I've just put the tea on our evening meal. So the baked potato goes in the, I use the air fryer. It goes in for I found the perfect time for a baked potato in our air fryer. The Tefal sort of, what's it called? It's not got drawers. It's got the pull-out shelves, a bit like a real oven. 1 hour, 15 minutes. Prick the potatoes. I squirt them with oil, that low cal, 1 cal per spray stuff. I put some garlic pepper on the skin, and then it goes in. So I set the time. So the Tefal only goes to an hour, so I've got to put it on for an extra 15 at the end. I've set the timer on my phone to put the fish in. That takes 25 minutes, so I've got 50 minutes to wait from now. And then we're having the beans and hoops. They will get done in the microwave, and then Matt will be back, and then we'll have evening meal. Voila. Here it is. It's baked potato, cheese, fish and beans. Matt's got hoops. Hi everybody and welcome to Saturday. Matt has gone out to meet a work colleague, so he's having lunch. I've just made myself a sandwich. It's not a bad day. I mean, if you look, it started off a little bit cloudy and there was a bit of rain. In fact, you can still see. Is it in fact, is it raining whilst it's also sunny? You can see some of the splatters, and Rory is conked out on the sofa. Just look at that. So Matt is out. I've got some work to do and doing bits of jobs and things around the house. Like I said, just had lunch. And that's kind of it for now. I've just been peacefully and calmly picking some tomatoes in the greenhouse, and I hear this horrendous noise. Can you hear it? So I looked up into the tree, and there is a squirrel. Can you see the squirrel? I'm not sure if I'm quite zoomed in on him, but he's making an awful racket. And then I looked on top of the fence, and Rory was sat on top of the fence, and he's just hopped over there. So I think the squirrel is having a bit of a spat with Rory. The squirrel is still going at it. And Matt also requires a chilli, so this is what I've grown in the greenhouse. Wow. I'm going to go and take it to him now and see what he thinks. I don't think he'll expect it to be this big. Are you ready?
Oh, wow.
It's a big one.
That is a big one.
It's huge. Yeah, let's wash it. So Matt is cooking, well, we fancy pasta because we've not had pasta for a while. So we've just washed the chilli. So that's, you're going to use all of it?
Yeah.
Ooh, yay. So Matt is cooking pasta. Ooh, there's some white pasta snuck in.
There is. There wasn't quite enough brown pasta.
So we've got a mix of pastas. We've got some shells and twirls. And then, do you call these twirls or spirals? I don't know. Fusilli. And then we've got mushrooms, peppers and chicken all being fried up. We've still got loads and loads and loads and loads of cucumbers. Here we have the evening meal. It looks lovely, it smells nice, and I think it's going to taste delicious as well.
It's been amended as well to have less sugar, so it's still as sweet.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh, I should tell you, I weighed myself again today. So last week I put on 0.4 pounds. I've lost 2.2 this week. I don't know how that worked because I had 5 slices of Victoria sponge last week and we've had takeaways and I've still lost 2.2 pounds. Maybe it's the watermelon of an evening, so I have been snacking on watermelon. Maybe it's that. Hi everybody and welcome to Sunday. I've just stepped out of the shower, hence I'm slightly red and glowing and I haven't really styled my hair, I've just combed it. So one thing I have been trying to do with my hair is if I haven't had to get ready really quick, I've enjoyed just letting my hair dry naturally. I normally comb it over to this side and then I flip it over when it's dry and it gets some body in it naturally. Because I think if you put too much heat on it and you've got too many heat-based products like hair dryers and rollers and straighteners and all the rest of it, your hair needs a break. It really does. So I've really enjoyed just letting it dry naturally. Right, it's a nice sunny day today, as you can probably see from the sun peeking through the windows. The cats, Rory is on the chair with Matt, who's playing computer games with friends. Bo is tucked away safely in his little tower. I've got work to do. I need to finish filming bits for this vlog that you're watching now. I still want to do a summer cruise try-on haul. Don't know if I'm going to get time for that this week. Don't know. But I've already been posting TikToks this morning. It's still doing really well. We're in the sort of 400,000 views range on TikTok, so that's really good. So I'm trying to post more on social media and actually use social media a bit more. Normally I just use YouTube, so I'm trying to do a little bit more, so please follow. I'll leave links and things in our description box, so do go and check us out. You know, the problem I've got today is that I've got a lot to do and I don't want to do any of it. I've just been sat for the past hour on TikTok and other social medias, just in here in the cool, because it is really hot outside. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a move on. I've just realised I've not done a garden tour this week, so I've just put Bo's box down because he's been in the sunshine, and you have to watch a cat's nose, especially when they've got little pink noses, because they burn. So I've just sort of tried to move him into the shade. So we've had the parasol up. I've just recorded a royal video at the table, which I don't normally do. It's just been such a lovely day. I kind of wanted to be cool inside, but I wanted to be outside, if that makes any kind of sense. And I haven't managed to get the lawn mowed or anything. It's been one of those days where I've been doing little kind of social media jobs and that kind of thing, but it's been nice to just kind of sit and relax and chill. So as you can see, the sun sets in this direction. So these trees here do provide a nice bit of shade in this sort of early evening. And then as the sun gets lower to late evening, it shines through that gap and puts some sun on. So we could probably do with having these trees reduced, but they could do with being crowned, I think, by about half the size and maybe some of the lower branches taken off. But it is quite nice this time of the evening. We do have a nice bit of dappled shade and we still get it on the back of the house going in. So I suppose, it is quite good in a way. Sweet peas. So what happens is the later that sweet peas go on into the season, I've noticed the shorter the stems get of the sweet peas. So I still think the sweet peas are suffering from the lack of good weather that we've not had. Generally, yeah, the bad weather we've had generally throughout the season, they have suffered, as have the roses and lots of other plants and flowers as well. I think they would have been a lot better off if we'd have had a bit more sun. So the stems are getting a bit shorter, which is fine. You can still cut them and pick them. The more you pick, the more they come. The roses are trying to have a bit of a second wind. I think we might have a little bit more later in the month, end of August, beginning of September, probably when we're away. The lupins are doing really well. We've had lots and lots of butterflies coming as well. Kind of weird, but these sweet peas have managed to get up to the top of the canes, and these ones never did. And I do keep kind of tying them in. So the busy lizzies, I'll just move my shadow out of the way, are doing really well in the swirly topiary tree. So I'm loving those. I think next year, I think I mentioned this a few weeks ago, I would like to plant maybe busy lizzies or something else around all of it, so it looks like it's floating on a bit of a cloud. This kind of effect, if you like. So I think this just looks absolutely stunning. And these are filling out in the low level planter as well. We've got these the butterflies absolutely love these. I could do with changing the water in the bird bath. Oh, these are doing really well as well. So probably next year I want to get maybe some geraniums for in here. I just think they'd come a little bit quicker. The roses are having a bit of a second bloom on this, my cat defensive barbed wire attempt. And the some of the shoots have actually started growing down. Oh, the wind is picking up a little bit. You can just about hear it maybe. So let's go in the greenhouse. Oh, I'm gonna have to zoom out so you can see everything properly. Just look at this. Oh, hello Audrey too, down there. So we have a few cucumbers still growing, but I think they are pretty much sizzling out now. In fact, probably once the last of these cucumbers are done, I can probably take these out. But we are still having lots more tomatoes here. As you can see, I picked some a few days ago. There are even more ripening off. And we've still got some to come in the hanging basket from the Tumbling Toms. And we have some chili peppers down there and some chilies. So we're doing well. I think I've had a bit of a success in the greenhouse this year. Here is my tray caddy. So I'm still shelling all of these lupin pods to get the seeds. Yeah, it's a working greenhouse. At the end of the season, I'll wind it all down and I will clean all of the glass because it really does need a clean. Right, I should also say that we have found someone finally to wash our windows. So our window cleaner, if you listen to the Elliot and Matt podcast, the Elliot and April podcast, I'm so used to saying Elliot and Matt. On the podcast, I do talk about my windows dilemma. So basically, in a nutshell, the window cleaner hasn't turned up for about a year, and we've sort of held off in case he turns up. Anyway, we've bit the dust and we've had the same window cleaner that my mom has. So I sent him a photo of the front and rear of the house. He's done a really good estimate. £15 for every 6 weeks isn't bad, and we really do need them doing here. And it's a bit awkward to get at the windows, obviously, with the skylights and the upstairs ones. So we do need someone to do it, really. So I shall give, he's coming next week, I shall give all the windows inside a really good clean before he gets here, and then it'll all be done every 6 weeks. So hopefully, fingers crossed, there won't be any issues there. So just ignore, oh actually, the washing line, I showed you it earlier, and it didn't look like it had got rid of all the green. It still hasn't, but it is so much cleaner, so I think it was worth washing it. Okay, so let's have a look. This is where I've been having my cup of tea. I'm just loving these flowers. They just look like big fluffy clouds, big fluffy plumes. And next year it will get even better. I do need to do some deadheading, I can see, because I've been so busy. There are some that need taking off, and I think if you deadhead these, more will come. Don't know. Still waiting for the big fluffy plumes to come on this grass. I think I'll be waiting a few years, my lovies. Like I said, it's on limited borrowed time. If it doesn't produce its plumes in the next 2 years, it's going. I shall get rid of it. Love, love, love this. It's really gorgeous. Just look at the buddleia. Also, I need to remove these as well. So I've got to get my secateurs out. It's just not been, I've just not been in the mood to do it, to be honest. But the rose walk is doing really well. I did actually prune this back and it's grown out again. So I'm going to have to think of a way of maybe staking it up so that you can actually use it as a path without getting all prickled. So yeah, that's the garden tour of the rear garden for today. And you can see Matt just playing video games with friends online. It's also nearly time to take down all my birthday cards. So thank you very, very much to everyone who sent in a happy birthday message. Thank you so, so much. I've decided against doing the clothes try-on haul today. It's too hot. It really is. I've put copious amounts of sun cream on. I can feel myself burning, so I've just come in. So yeah, I'm just going to relax now. Matt, we'll be having dinner soon. Matt's going to finish off playing with his friends online. And then I think we're having dinner. I can't remember what we're having. I really, really can't. But yesterday's dinner was a real success. I absolutely loved it. I could have eaten it all over again. It was lovely. But I did get the munchies late at night. It was a late night for me. I went to bed. I need to get my sleep routine back. So I did have some toast and maybe a sandwich. as well, a ham and cheese sandwich. So anyway, I still lost weight last week. Thank you very much. Remember, I'm counting sugar grams. I'm not counting calories. So, you know, butter, cheese, all the rest of it. I know, cholesterol. I know I should be looking at that too, but I can't cut out all of life's joys, can I? I really can't. I am a little apprehensive about going back on my sugar when we're on the cruise. I just think it would be such a shame, having paid all that money, to literally not eat anything because I'm low sugar. I know there are some low sugar, like ice cream options and things, but I'm going to be tempted by the cakes. I know I am. So I just need to get it in my head that I'm going to have a bad week, and maybe my body will not thank me for it by the end of the cruise. But as long as I get back to my normal eating habits, like what I'm eating now, as soon as we get back home, it should be okay. And I think to deprive yourself of all of life's pleasures, it's not going to work. If I did that, then I would not be able to sustain what I'm doing now. The only reason why I think I've actually managed to sustain it is because very early on, I said to myself, when we go out for a meal, I will have dessert. And it will be sugary. You know, when I will treat myself from times, when it was my birthday, I had 5 slices of my favourite cake over 2 days. I haven't touched the big bar of birthday chocolate yet. That is sat in the top cupboard, just waiting for me to have a chocolate craving. And I've still got that box of Lindt 70% cocoa truffle things in the cupboard, which I've been very good at, and I haven't actually raided that much, only when I really need a chocolate fix. So I've proven to myself that I can have chocolate in the house and I can resist. And to be honest, I've been eating the tomatoes from the greenhouse. I've washed them, put them in the fridge in a bowl. I will go to the fridge and I will take a tomato and I will eat a tomato if I'm having a bit of a sugar craving in the day, not in the evening, in the day. So I found like other sweet alternatives. Melon. I'm really, really, really loving melon. So I've got an itch just above my moustache. Melon is so sweet. I'm loving that. Like I say, I've gone off the strawberries for a moment. I'll probably go back on strawberries in the winter, or maybe I'll find another seasonal sweet thing. I don't know what I'm going to do at Christmas. When it comes to the mince pies, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to look for an alternative recipe of how I can make some sort of Christmas festive favourites without sugar. The sausage rolls, I reckon I can have, because that's pastry, which I don't think has got a lot of sugar in it. I don't think. And so I think I'll be able to have those. And obviously it's meat and that kind of thing. So I think the savoury things I'll be able to have. But I do want to investigate how to make low sugar mince pies and that kind of thing. So we'll see about that. But yeah, that's how I've managed to be able to sustain it, is just being able to have a few treats every now and again. A week of treats in September. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that one and how I feel at the end of that week. Matt's done something naughty. I can tell you have.
I've not done anything
You've
naughty.
ordered. What were we supposed to be having to eat tonight? Was it chicken?
I can't remember.
I can't remember either. But what have you done?
Nothing naughty.
What's turning up at the door? Is it McDonald's?
No.
KFC?
Maybe.
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Right.
In 2 minutes.
We need to end this vlog quick then. So it's been a week. It's been a work week. We had a pamper session at the start of the week for my birthday. It's almost time to take my cards down. Some people have messaged me and sent me a few emails actually saying how they can support, and do we have a what's it called? A postal address, a P.O. box. I used to have a P.O. box address for the Royal Reviewer, but it was so expensive I had to shut it down. So what I'm going to do is, people suggested setting up a Buy Me a Coffee. So I'm going to set one up and I will pop the link in the description box below. So thank you very much if you do support. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to share on social media. And of course, do hit the bell so that you know whenever we upload a new video. So from us, mwah, to you all, and goodbye.
A few moments later.
Shame, shame, shame. Here's the
I
evidence.
feel very attacked.
Oh.
Also, to the very burly man that I opened the door to, he definitely did not look like an Ileana.
Oh. Was he a nice looking man?
No.
Oh. Well, anyway, speaking of nice looking men, here is the Colonel. Say hello to the most handsome man in the world.
Our favourite man in the world.
He is the favourite man in the world. Ooh.